So this is just using Claude. I wanted to actually change the banner. We're changing the direction of the channel, like resurrecting it or rebooting the channel again in this new lane of AI education. So sort of, just showing the mess behind the madness using Claude. And I didn't want to keep on going back and forth to like using Canva, which is another subscription. I wanted to keep it all in-house with Claude, so I wanted to go through it and see if we can do it. And obviously with Claude here, I was chatting this morning, going through a few things and asking Claude back and forth. I was asking questions, what's the direction and everything else with the channel, what do we want to do? And some of the options came up. Obviously, it's good for Claude to challenge my own thinking in terms of not being the S-man, a yes man like ChatGPT. It was always agreeing with what I was saying and vice versa. But with Claude, it actually challenges my thinking all the time and questions my direction as well. It makes me pause, think about where I'm going to go or what I'm going to do, and it actually brings out a lot of things that I'm actually hesitant to do, or I'm hiding, or I'm just avoiding after all these years. And it actually was good going back and forth, and I was actually wanting to create a new banner, new outlook, a new message, a description that I was comfortable with, and whether I could do it 12 months on, not just for the next couple of weeks, but 12 months and onwards, whether I could actually hold it. So it was actually good to know that I didn't have to go back and forth with Canva to create this particular banner for my social media, like personal branding, whether it was YouTube, whether it was LinkedIn, whether it was Facebook as well. Keeping everything congruent, but then creating something as a one-off through this chat, and then asking it once we've actually created the actual banner, which didn't work at first, because as you see with here, when I went to go to customize the channel, and I actually uploaded the actual first version of it, as you can see once it loaded. When I went to go change it, and I uploaded the very first version of it, and as you can see, it was actually cut off. Like the bio pic, it was well too big for the actual safe zones. So when I actually did, I just screenshotted the safe zone, re-uploaded what was happening, what was missing, all the things were cut off, and then we went back and forth, and I just uploaded that particular image there of the safe zones, and it actually recorrected it. So as you know, I wasn't going back, I wasn't in Canva, I wasn't using Canva to do all this. I'm just chatting away, and it gave me the version 2 once it actually worked it out that it was actually outside of the safe zones here. So when I went back, so if you do it now, we can change this. We go back right out of it. We didn't save those initial changes. If we go back in again and to customize, going to change that, and we use the version 2. Even though it's a little bit off here, it's actually moved the one to the right, the bio and so forth, and it's trying to fit inside the actual safe zones now, whether this is because it's for mobile and this is actually for the desktop. But if I took that again, screenshot that and see how far away it is, and give it back to the chat, we went back into chat and say, Claude, it's slightly off, and then I'll just upload that image there. As it's thinking about it, we can see that you see the Claude interface is still reading above the viewable of all devices. Everything needs to drop and compress vertically to sit. So actually, you see it's running the command, and it's actually redoing it again so we can do the version 3. But as you see, cool thing is I'm just staying in Claude. I'm not using any external graphics program, Photoshop, Canva, whatever it is you're using. And it's actually good. You're seeing it in real time. What's happening in the copy of the outputs. And so now it's done the 3rd version. So we can download this one, version 3 now. If I go back and if we change it, version 3, open that, and there it is, viewable on the mobile, and it's inside the actual save zone. But there's still something there. You can see there's text behind the text. Not sure if that was actually on the actual initial. Go back into Claude here. Say Claude is an issue with the text, with it doubling up. And it's actually wanting me to verify what's happening, so I'll upload the version 3 so you can actually see what's happening. You can actually see the tagline. It's actually overlapping the sublines. Spacing is too tight, and it's fixing it on the fly. which is the beauty of this, because I'm not having to physically move things around, do the layers as you would if you were actually physically doing it in Canva. It's actually doing it for me, saving a bit of time, save a bit of toing and froing back into Canva. And once that is done, I will download it again, recheck it, and then I'm going to show you something that's really cool after once we've got it right. And this might help you guys in terms of whatever you're doing. So it's doing the V4, so we're going to do, so you can see it now, it's actually clearer. It's not doubling up over the sublines now. And we'll download that as the V4. And then I'll go back to YouTube, chuck in and there it is. See how it's fixed everything now? It's viewable on all devices, and it's over 50. All the sublines spacing is a lot better now. It's not all cramped up. So I'll do done, and then I'll save that. Publish that. There's the new banner for the channel. Now go to the channel. You'll see it in real time as it's loading. There it is. Daniel Gabriel, over 50, still building, learning Claude out loud. No gurus, no shortcuts, no performance. AI education from the duty boots up. So the cool thing about that now is I'll ask Claude to take this for our skill. So we actually turn the chat into a skill from this chat. I need it to update the skill down to because of the new dimensions with those edits. Well, this chat will go along, and because we've done some edits and it's on it, says current skill, it'll chat updating the font sizes and text spacing effects. So what you're seeing, like, it's everything in real time, and you can see like from your thinking to what it's actually implementing. So you're actually building something, so you're actually getting an insight of your thinking while it's building, and then at the end of it, instead of me repeating the task over and over again, I'm asking Claude, can you turn this chat into a skill that I don't have to keep repeating it in the process once, all over again. If I needed to create banners for YouTube or for somebody else's YouTube channel, I could do it. All I needed was, a brief outline of what they wanted to do and how I actually could implement it for the copy that to skill, update and replace the previous skill. And if I go to customize now and I go to skill, you'll see the social banner created here that we've just created from that chat. See, got the platforms, got the dimensions, the workflow that I just did through the actual process of changing my own banner. So as you can see, if that helps you and you see the power of Claude, I'm not a coder or designer or anything that, like I said, I'm sharing the messy middle, the messy journey using Claude with the dirty boots. So hopefully that gives you guys, if you're watching this, what's possible with Claude.